Hi, welcome back. In this lesson offered by Simplilearn, you'll learn the concept of web scraping and how to apply it using the Python programming language. In this lesson, you'll get to know what web scraping is and why it's important. You'll learn the steps involved in the web scraping process in detail. You'll learn the basic terminologies such as parser, object, and tree associated with the popular web scraping tool, Beautiful Soup. You'll also learn to search, modify, and navigate the tree. Let's now start this lesson by defining what web scraping is. Web scraping is a computer software technique of extracting information from websites in an automated fashion. This technique focuses on the transformation of unstructured data, or HTML format, on the web into structured data, or database or spreadsheet. Web scraping can be done in various ways, including use of Google Docs, Python, PHP, R, Java, and so on. However, Python is mostly used to extract information from the web because it's easy to use and its rich ecosystem. In this lesson, you'll learn the concept of web scraping using the Python programming language. Every day, you find yourself in a situation where you need to extract data from the web. For example, you might want to launch some promo, to compare market price of certain product for online sales, to build data products and services using target industry websites, such as hotel or airlines industry, to know the upcoming movies for a week, to complete the assignment given to you by a teacher, to learn new technologies in the market, to fulfill your daily activities such as shopping, finding a restaurant, and other desired places, or to interact with the internet to find reviews and to predict or interpret results from the existing data. With the help of Python's web scraping concept, you can perform all these activities in the easiest and fastest way, as Python has a rich ecosystem. Let's now understand the web scraping process in detail. There are two basic things to consider before setting up the web scraping process. One is understanding the target data on the internet. For example, the kind of data you are planning to extract from the web. It may be related to finance, health, sports, news, or politics. And the other is finalizing the list of websites that provide you with the desired data. Once you understand the target data and finalize the list of websites, you need to design the web scraping process. The steps involved in a typical web scraping process are as follows. First, a web request is sent to the targeted website to collect the required data. Second, the information is retrieved from the target website in HTML or XML format from the web. Third, the retrieved information is parsed to the several parsers based on the data format. For example, HTML parser is used to read HTML documents, and XML parser for reading XML documents. Parsing is a technique to read data and extract information from the available document. We'll learn more about parser in subsequent screens. Fourth, the parsed data is stored in the desired format. The data can either be stored into a database, saved in the desired file format in the system, or transferred to other web applications. Well, you can follow the same process to scrape another targeted web. A web scraping software will interact with websites in the same way as your web browser. However, instead of displaying the data served by the website on screen, the web scraping software saves the required data from the web page to a local file or database. Web Scraper is used to extract the information from the web in a routine and automated manner for the targeted segment. As part of a web scraping process, you might be reaching out to several websites to extract information in an automated way. So it's important to understand the legal information and terms and conditions mentioned in the website. There can be several categories of the targeted website. It can be a registered company with some legal constraints, notice, subject to copyright, trademark material, or patented information which cannot be used without their permission. Python is an open-source programming language, and you may find many libraries to perform one function. This makes it necessary to find the best library to use. Beautiful Soup is an easy, intuitive, and robust Python library designed for web scraping. Some of the reasons for choosing Beautiful Soup are as follows. It's an efficient tool for dissecting documents and extracting information from web pages. It has powerful sets of built-in methods to navigate, search, and modify a parse tree. A parse tree is a toolkit to dissect a document and extract the desired information. It possesses a parser that supports both HTML and XML documents. Encoding is one of the most common issues faced during web scraping, and Beautiful Soup automatically converts all incoming documents to Unicode so that they can be read and parsed and understood easily. Also, it automatically converts all outgoing documents to UTF-8 to match the global standards. Information on the web can be available in different file formats: HTML, HTML5, XML, CSS, APIs, PDF, JSON. An HTML page is one of the oldest, easiest, and most popular ways to upload information on the web. HTML5 is a new HTML standard which gained popularity with mobile devices. XML is another popular format to share data on the web. CSS is mainly used for the consistent presentation of data using cascaded style sheets, or CSS. APIs have now become a common tool to extract information from the web. For example, Facebook and LinkedIn use APIs to extract information from their website, which provides structured information. PDF file format for data presentation at Exchange is one format that has quickly gained adoption. JSON is a lightweight format for data exchange in the web. So far, you have learned what web scraping is and its steps. Let's now understand what a parser is and how it helps data scientists in the web scraping process. A parser is a basic tool to interpret or render the information from a web document. A parser receives input in the form of program instructions, interactive commands, and markup tags, and outputs the web documents as objects, methods, and their attributes. This enables you to extract the information in a meaningful way. A parser is also used to validate the input information before processing it. Parsing data is one of the most important steps in the web scraping process. The extracted file can be understood and stored in the desired format only if it is parsed successfully. Note that failing to parse the data would eventually lead to failure of the entire process. There are various parsers supported by Beautiful Soup: HTML parser, LXML HTML, LXML XML, HTML5lib. HTML parser is Python-based, fast, and lenient. LXML HTML is not built using Python, and it depends on C. However, it is fast and lenient. LXML XML is the only XML parser available, and it also depends on C. HTML5lib is another Python-based parser. It is slow, but it can create valid HTML5 documents. Once a web document is parsed using the appropriate parser, it gets transformed into various objects forming a tree. So a tree can be defined as the collection of simple and complex objects. You'll learn more about trees in upcoming screens. Objects are used to extract the required information from a tree structure by searching or navigating through the parsed document. Also, there exists a relationship between the objects, which enables to extract the information faster and in an efficient way. Beautiful Soup transforms a complex HTML document into a complex tree of Python objects. There are 4 types of objects: tags, navigable string, Beautiful Soup, comment. A tag object is an XML or HTML tag in the web document. Tags have a lot of attributes and methods. Navigable string is a string